What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be putting some LED work lights on the back bumper of the truck. All right, we got a few LED lights. Let me show you what we have right now and what we're going to do different. All right, so this is what we currently have. This is the current setup. I made a video about this a while back, but I'm going to change it now. So instead of being on the bottom, we're going to flush mount the new ones. Let me show you what they look like. I didn't want the big 2x2 ones, so I want some a little more discreet, a little smaller. It'll fit right there and look pretty good, and it should light up pretty well. These are pretty strong. It does come with a little bit of hardware. The only thing is, I don't want them black. So we gotta go get some supplies. First, we got some paint, some clear coat, some spiral wire cutters, covers, variety sandpaper. Then we got some tape. You'll need something to connect the wires together, and some pliers and stuff. Okay. All right, guys. So these have little bitty, hex screws in the back of it. So we're gonna take these out and see if we can take it apart and make it easier to paint this to match. Alright, so that comes off pretty easy. Alright, so you move the glass and a little rubber, plastic rubber, and you get clean cover. So we're gonna go paint this. Alright, so I just put a trash bag on here just to kind of protect the table. We're gonna scuff these up a little bit with some high grit. Alright, they are clean, sanded down, just scuffed up a little bit. Just to remove that shine on it, and cleaned with a little soapy water. Now it's time to paint. Test this out here. I'm gonna do a light coat first. Let that dry a little bit. All right, we're gonna do coat number 2 now. All right, so I just gave this little piece of cardboard a little trace here. Give us a good idea of what size it is. I got some masking tape and then a marker. Got a measuring tape. So the idea is to put it somewhere, not there, somewhere around here. I'm trying to find the right length. There's nothing behind it, I already checked. You can see also there's nothing back here, just wide open. So the idea is to find the right spot. So I want to put it in between this line. So I want to put it in between this line here, and you see this little kind of curve that happens here. So even there, and then depending on how far left or how far right I want to go, I don't want to put it too close to these, just in case it gives you any issues. So I'm going to put it kind of in the middle there. Should I put it like this, or should I put it like an angle? Make it look weird. Boom, angle like that. Look at that. No, we're going to go normal. There's a line also here, so this kind of gives you a little line to go straight up. I might do that. Just put it there. Alright, so we kind of taped it out here, both sides. Now I'm gonna try to see if we can do some measurements. Alright, so I measured 2 inches down and made a straight line across after I taped everything off. And looks like we're gonna go follow this line here to go straight up to put the dot, and that's where we're gonna start cutting the square. Same thing on this side. Alright guys, so this is a good way for me to square things off. So I already measured the top line right about 2 inches here, and then I added another 2 inches for the bottom one, and then I double checked to make sure this space is the same, so it all matches on both sides. Alright. Now, in order to get your vertical line, I tried to do a straight edge all the way across here, and I measured out about, I think it was 4 3/8, right where the line is. And I measured out the other side, and it's the same thing, 4 3/8 from here to here. But then just to double check, I also measured the point from here to here, right? Just the very edge of this, all the way up, and take that measurement and make sure it matches this one from here to there, right? And it does. So we're pretty square. We're pretty on the right. This is the exact place where everything goes. It should all line up exactly the same. All right, guys, now we're gonna put some clear coat on it just to protect it a little. Alright guys, so we got it all squared out. Looks pretty good there, compared. Should work. Alright, so we're going to start with a little drill bit, just to make the hole first, and then we'll expand it till we can fit the jigsaw. And we don't want to do it right on the edge, we're going to do a little further in, okay? We're going to go up now. That should be perfect for us to get the jigsaw and cut around. Alright guys, we have it open just big enough to fit the jigsaw blade. I'm going to try these blades, see if they still work. If not, I have to go get some new ones. Go straight up here. If you feel you're going to scratch the paint, put more tape on it. So let's put more tape on it. Alright, so now I just cut another one on that side. And we're going to go this way and down. Same thing over here. Alright. Pretty good thickness on these. If you have a good blade, it cuts right through it. If you have an old one, it doesn't do crap. So I recommend getting some new good blades. Now let's see how this one kind of went down some here. I couldn't pick it back up, so I'm gonna have to go back and file this down or cut it again. The bottom one's okay, this side's okay, this side's okay. Alright, so I had to file it down a little bit. I couldn't find my flat filer, so I had to use this round one and just go like this constantly. But eventually it did it. Opened it up, fits perfect now. Then we're going to mark the holes so we can cut these holes here on each side. It's ready to go on. Alright, now let's make a little circle there and a circle there. I'm going to make a little crease in there so it goes, the drill bit goes straight in. Now, these DeWalt drill bits look really good. The crease is already there. We're going to go slowly. Just out some. Just for rust, I'm going to paint around here a little bit. See how that looks. Not bad. Alright, so we just put the whole thing back together. Little bitty bolts in the back. Just snug all the way around. Let's see what they look like on now. Alright, we're going to line this up there. And we're going to put the washer with the bolt in the back. I really don't care for these little bolts. They stick out so much. I'm going to have to replace these with something different. Ready to hold for now. Alright, so we're getting a little rain now. We're going to go ahead and finish up here and plug in. First we're going to remove these though. Unplug these out, and then we'll be able to plug these in also. Alright, so these are removed, and these are not in very good shape. Look at that, the paint is just chipping off. Okay, so if you saw the video on how I connected these straight to this trailer pin device from the back, check out that video. You can see exactly how the diagram is. I'm gonna try to see if I can add it on here also. But I just did the same thing with these, both sides already taped up and everything. I'm just gonna add this wrap to it. I've never tried this thing before. I'm gonna add this wrap to it. I've never tried this before. We're gonna see how it kind of helps protect it some. Alright, so I just cut a couple pieces out to try to wrap some of it, and it's not the easiest thing to use in tight spaces, but it does work. Once you kind of get the hang of it, you can kind of twist it around and it squeezes kind of together like that, so it can stay pretty nice and tight around the wires. Protects it some. I'm just going to show you what they look like here. Right, just wrapped it around all the wires. I had already used tape. I used some zip tie to keep it out of the way, and all I do is run a power and ground out of here. Again, watch the video that I did on that to see what exactly it looks like, and then I just ran a ground and power to this one. Same thing on the other side. All right, guys, so that is it. I think it looks a lot better than what it looked like before with the other ones. I'm going to take a night shot now so you can see what it looks like in the dark. All right, guys, that is it. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out some of these other videos that I have also, all right? We're going to do a little outro right now with the lights on at night, all right? Deuce. It's kind of hard to tell in here, but look how bright that is. You can tell in the mirrors also. It's bright back there. Over here also. It's pretty bright. Let's see. Park. Reverse. Takes it a second for it to light up. But yeah, it does very well.